Hey, it's Cara Presley, and we are back with another edition of the Successful Podcast. Today, I have an amazing cast and crew who's going to join me. Stay tuned while I get them in the room. All right, guys, it's time for my guest today. I'm excited to have the cast of an upcoming play here, and I actually want to go ahead and introduce the director. Go ahead and tell everyone the title of your play.
Hey, Cara, thank you for having us here. My name is Nicole Milner Carter, director and producer of this stage play. It's actually an adaptation of my first book, Til Death Do Us part.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm excited that you're here. I'd love to have the cast go around really quickly and state your name and what character do you play in the play?
My name is Freddie Stevens, and I play the role of Mr. Williams, Bernard's father.
My name is Matthew Bazell. I'm Bernard. That was my pops that just introduced himself. I'm the husband.
Hey everyone, my name is Hershey James, and I play the role as Missy.
Well, hello, I'm Bravita. I play Auntie Max. I'm kind of that ear to listen, that voice of reason.
Hello, I'm LaJoya, and I play the wife, of course. Her name is Karen.
The wife. You guys can already tell based on some of the characters that this is a family-based play. And I think, people are going to be surprised by what they see. I know I enjoyed it when I saw it. It wasn't your traditional play. It was something different. It had a nice different spin on things, even just the execution. But the cast, anybody who wants to answer it, what do you think sets this play apart from other plays?
You got a little bit of everything. There's definitely some suspense. There's definitely some drama. There's definitely some comedy in there. I think one of the best parts about it is it's almost interactive. Like a lot of the times we've done this so far, we get some good interactions with the crowd, and we stay on script, but we acknowledge those interactions, and it makes it an interactive piece. You're just not coming down, sitting down, watching. By the end of the play, you feel like, somebody's your niece up there, someone's your daughter, someone's your home girl. Even with the fellas, you see that's your man's up there, and, you feel like you got to defend them. And yeah, it's been definitely something, a fun thing to get into,
In addition to what Matthew said, is also the story itself is also a faith walk. So there's some spirituality in the play as well. I think another thing too for us is the chemistry that the cast has. That chemistry has been there since the beginning. And so I think that also adds to it.
It just imitates real life relationships, friendships, heartbreak, and the real life emotions that we go through and process every day, especially in our community. So it's good to kind of see yourself in these characters and see your friends and, hey, that situation is kind of like similar to mine. How she been in my room? So you kind of see yourself or somebody that you see their experience, and you can feel hopeful, or whatever connection you have to that experience. So I definitely think that's why people relate to it so much as well.
I'll make it short and sweet. I just think that there's a lot of different mixed talents out there. Within the cast, you got people from all over. I know like myself, and from New York, and Bernard being from New York, and we got a lot of Richmond folks out here, and we just all come together and we can kind of communicate to the point where we understand each other and we learning from each other a lot, and there's just so much laughter and fun while doing the show too as well. And we build a solid relationship with each other. We actually been with each other for a while, at least a year now, and kind of like family now. So it helps make the show a lot more realistic, and then it's definitely an emotional roller coaster too that it's going to put the audience through. May not agree with the decisions that are being made, and some people might, but it's definitely a true testament and challenge of marriage and everything like that most people will experience or go through in life.
the relatable piece is the key thing I think the audience needs to know if they're trying to figure out, should I go see this play? Should I support someone new? Yes, you should, because as everyone stated, this is the story that's in your own backyard. It may be in your own bedroom, on your own. We can all relate in some way. If it hasn't happened to you, then it's happened to somebody you know. I'm pretty sure of it. One of the things I like to discuss on my show is just the fact that everyone's out here trying to create the life that they want. A lot of us are non-traditional employees, parents, people. So I'd love to understand who you are as cast members outside of the play. Are you full-time actors? Like, is this your passion? Is this just a side hustle? Or is this something that fell in your lap? And then Nicole, I would love for you to go last, because I want to hear about your journey as well, just personally and professionally as an author and playwright. And then, who are you outside of the play? So for those who want to answer, feel free to go around and just tell us, who are you?
Well, I'll go first. Again, I am Hershey. I would say that this acting career kind of fell in my lap. It's always been a dream to do something as creative as it's been, but I would have never said that 5 years ago I would have been an actress. I'm glad I know this is my purpose at this moment in what I'm doing, but it was kind of like a faith walk, a journey. I started my sophomore year of college and was traveling from Norfolk State to Richmond, and then Richmond to Fredericksburg, where I had my first 2 stage plays at. Yeah, I'm loving it. Like I said, I know I'm living in my purpose. I can't wait to see what's in the future for me with this. And I'm also working a full-time job. So I am not a full-time actress, but we are all going to get there, okay? But yes, I work a full-time job and just experiencing life and loving the journey with this.
I love what Hershey just said. I'm Bravita. I am a dancer first. I danced in Dallas Black, Louis Washington, Avatar, Lion King on Broadway. And I knew that acting was my next thing. Everything that I've done, God has given me a vision. And then I'm able to go and do it. I actually saw this play and loved it. And I reached out to Nicole and was like, whenever you have auditions again, let me know. And it wasn't an accident that I went to go see this play. Actually, when I was on the way to see the play, me and my husband were arguing about being late. And again, this play is about relationships. So we're watching it, not arguing, but kind of heated, from our conversation. By the time we finished and got to intermission, not even over with the play, our whole energy shifted. You understand what I'm saying? So just the first half shifted an energy. I know acting is what I'm supposed to do. It is my full-time job. Right now, I'm currently auditioning, doing this play, working some background, and doing all of the things because this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing.
I love that for you. Come on, full-time.
All right, so this is something much of a new journey for me. This is my first time acting, especially as an adult. I actually was watching like Snowfall one day and I got hyped, and I was just like, yo, I know I could do this too, Like these dudes up here, a lot of them, just watching some of the, some of the ups and downs that they had on the show and how they had to learn how to be the character that they was playing in. And some of them had different accents and they was able to channel into the character that they was playing. I was like, that was something that I was definitely interested in. And I'm the type of person I like to look at myself as a doer. If I think about it, I'm not going to sit there and talk about it like, yeah, I know I can do this. I'm actually going to put it to the test. So that's when I reached out, I got on the computer and I started, signing up for different random auditions. Never thought I would land this play. I was just trying to get out there, just do some type of acting, get out there and have fun. I am a full-time employee for the U.S. Army, about to wrap up this 20-year retirement soon. And I just wanted to find a new identity, So I love challenges. I didn't know if it was gonna work for me or not, and honestly, I didn't care. It's just the fact that I went out there and I did it. So, and that's what I'm gonna continue to do. I don't know if acting's gonna be my full-time career one day, but at the same time, I definitely enjoy it. I definitely enjoy networking and meeting new people. I love the cast that I met while doing this, and it's something I want to continue to pursue in the future.
Don't ask me how I did it. I just did it. It was hard. Okay, that is a hard job over there for your service. And I appreciate you for, just like you said, finding a new identity. I talk to a lot of moms about that who get engulfed with motherhood. just to remind them that those children will be grown one day, and not calling you to tell you where they are. But it's difficult when they are 5 and it is your whole life, right? So at some point, you have to get back to self. So I love that for you.
Just to pick up off of what you said. So I always started off saying I'm a mom first. And then everything else second, a wife, and I work, and I'm a sister, and all of these things. But since I started doing this play, I am saying what I am first, and then everything else. My first time since becoming a mom at 19, of allowing myself the space to even do what I want to do. Even go outside the house, because it used to just be me and these kids every day, all day. I have 8 of them, and so as you can imagine, it consumes my life pretty much. But when I was in high school, my whole entire life, I wanted to be on Broadway. I wanted to be an actress, a dancer. I love to dance. I have been doing all styles of dancing since I was like 4 years old. I went to a high school for arts. I went to college. I didn't finish. I went to Howard and started doing the theater program there. Just didn't finish because it got interrupted. So this is kind of me picking things up where they left, but even better.
I love that. Listen, you're not the only one who didn't finish school, but that doesn't mean we're not done learning out here, okay? It's always something to be learned, always places to go and grow. So I love that for you. Thank you for sharing that.
They call me the Jamaican of the cast. I kind of got like a bunch of jobs. I work at the airport. I sell insurance, sell roofs. I do this. I actually got into this for money. They was not this specific play. I started acting, doing extra work. There was a show here, Swagger season 2 they had out here, and I jumped into that. It was actually some pretty cool money, and I started doing that for a while. I'm also a barber and I sell hair. Had a storefront where I sell hair. That's where I first met you at my storefront. And then I met Mr. Floyd Miller. And he was very, very cool dude, man. That's my uncle. If anybody, I always tell people that's my uncle, whatever. And he ended up sending me the casting call for this, and I always wanted to do an audition, just like that, almost like it's a bucket list type of thing. I did go to performing arts back where I'm from, Mount Vernon, New York, home of Denzel Washington. Definitely got to put that out there. We don't claim everybody that's from there, but we definitely claim the good ones. And I did a little bit of acting there, school plays, stuff like that, but didn't really take it too serious. Fast forward, I do the audition and I ended up landing the role. And it really, it just kind of told me maybe this is something that comes easy for me. I probably should kind of, take it a little more serious. So, yeah.
You played that part. You played that husband part. Okay, there's clearly some talent there. And yes, I did meet you first at the storefront. So when I saw you at the play, I said, "What you doing here?" And so I love that for you. I was in Swagger too, and you are Jamaican, because I believe when I saw you at the store, you said something like, "You going places? I got something for you." And y'all, he pulls out a passport cover. I was like, "No, you just selling everything up the here. I'm sending all the people to your store." I love it. So yeah, I love that for you and the whole cast. Nicole, I want you to go ahead and go tell us what you do personally and professionally, and how did this evolve into a play?
First of all, I want to say we do have another cast member who plays Mr. Washington, and his name is Jarrell Crockett. So he was not able to make it today. So I want to give a shout out to him. My day job is human resources. I've worked in local government for a really long time. The way this started, I'm gonna try to give the quick version, is I wrote this book. I had this story in my head. I said it's inspired by some actual events, not necessarily my own. And from there, that was 2012 when I published the book on Amazon and Kindle. And the playwright read my book, and because the playwright was in Philadelphia, we did the first play there. And then last year, a friend of mine who read the book, who also went to Philadelphia to see the play, asked me if I thought about doing the play here in Richmond to bring it home. When we did the casting we only had 3 guys, 3 males to show up for the casting. And so I had all 3 of them to do the 3 male parts, right? Which would be Matthew, Freddie, and Jarrell. And so when they did the respective parts, I knew then which ones I wanted, for those roles. Also, I'm going to speak to LaJoya. Is Karen is one of the main characters or the center of this production. I had the vision of the first play. I had the vision of the movie. But when she auditioned for this role, I said that was Karen. So here we are. We came together last April. We started rehearsing last May. From that, we did an August performance. We did an October performance, which Bravita, like she said, she came to. We did a performance, a showcase in New York in January. So we're just like doing the damn thing. Somebody who recently read my book, like just finished it. She texted me yesterday. She said, "Hey, Nicole, I just finished the book. You did an awesome job. I can't wait to see the play." So for me, this whole journey, and I use the word humbling because I am a human resources professional. I'm not an actress. I became a director and producer like last year. So when Matthew mentions Denzel Washington and himself being from Mount Vernon, in my office, I have a framed picture of Denzel, a much younger picture of him, but it's because where I was working, my employer at the time, my coworkers knew that I loved Denzel Washington. So I've been tagging him. I've been trying to reach him, but he won't call me back for this movie that we're trying to do. But that's pretty much how we got to this point now. It's been a great experience, and I just look forward to where we go next. Everybody says, "Have you called Tyler Perry? Have you tried to reach Oprah?" I'm like, Tyler Perry, Oprah, Spike, anybody, call me. But I feel even if we didn't do another play, I think we still would keep in contact and we still would be close. That's how I feel. And so if nothing else comes out of this, we have lasting relationships. I need to say one thing also for Hershey, when I basically contacted her and said, "Okay, I need somebody to play this this role of Missy." I'm just gonna say we call her Messy. But she's played the hell out of it. And so I just wanted to mention her as well.
Yeah, it's definitely giving family vibes behind the scenes. I was like, oh, y'all all love each other for real. It definitely, you could tell the closeness, not just because of the story, which is also amazing, but it's clear that you built that community. You enabled that safe space, and I love that because it is very difficult to just find jobs that make sense when you're trying to follow these goals and dreams. People don't want to waste their time, whether it's a play, whether it's on Tubi or whether it's on Netflix, whether it's on a big screen or in your backyard. Keep doing the work. That is it, because the opportunity is going to come where it's supposed to come. I believe in you. I definitely could see this as a movie. I think that would be dope. So I'm excited about what's next. What do you want the legacy of this play to be?
To be honest, a movie deal. And we're wanting to travel with it. I've produced the last 2 and I'm producing this one. And so, if anybody wants to book the play, like I said, we are mobile. We had some good feedback from the New York showcase that we did, even international interest. And we did 15 minutes. I mean, you only have 15 minutes to showcase your talent. So again, humbling, but ultimately that's what I would like to see. I like to see a movie deal and in the interim for us to get some bookings.
We're going to tell everybody exactly why they should come see the play. I want to do a speed robin round right now. I want everyone to tell everyone in one word, how would you describe this play?
Gaslighting.
That's not wrong. Y'all gotta come and see some real life examples of gaslighting because, baby, they all throughout this play.
Reality.
Journey.
Say relationships.
And I'm gonna say life storm. Life throws us storms. So I'm gonna say a life storm.
Thank y'all for sharing. I appreciate you. I want everyone, if you have anything that you're promoting that you want to share, where else we can find you, or if you want to share your Instagram or any other social media platform you frequent, please feel free to go ahead and do that now.
For us to contact the cast, at N Milner Books.
You guys can follow me, and my name on there is LaJoya PK. And on Instagram, I'm Queenie_Goddess.
You can find me on Instagram at Brooklynville in the building.
Find me on Instagram, Bizno Show, my own podcast, Verily Verified, on more platforms. And then definitely come check us out at the RVA Boombox. We have a radio show Wednesdays, 8 p.m., 8 to 10. Yeah, that's it, man. God bless you.
So you can find me on Facebook at Hershey James. I'm always posting my latest projects and what I'm in. And you can also find that link on my Linktree on my page. And I also have a collaboration book out called Why I Call Him Lover. It's a collaboration book of 13 beautiful Black women all around the states in the United States. So you can also get more information about that on my Facebook as well.
I am Bravita. You can follow me at Bravita3 on Instagram. You can follow my dance fitness YouTube at The Studio Bravo. The reason why we came up with Studio Bravo is because that's what my ballet teachers used to call me back in the day, is Bravo. So enjoy and go check it out.
I love that. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I appreciate you all. Y'all stay tuned for more from the Successful Podcast.
So for tickets, you can go to Eventbrite and just search on Til Death Do Us Part in Milner Books. You can also contact me at in Milner Books on Instagram. You can also email info@nmilnerbooks.com.